I'm Richard Clarke. I record these talks every day as a way to deepen my inquiry. Listen each day and deepen your own practice. Welcome. I'm reviewing and commenting on the book Talks with Sri Ramana Maharshi. Today is from Talk 319. Mr. Sridhar, a Hindu from Goa, asks, what is Kosalam, skill, in Yoga Karmasu Kosalam? Yoga is skill in action. How is that gained? Maharshi, do actions without caring for the result. Do not think that you are the doer. Dedicate the work to God. That is the skill and also the way to gain it. Questioner, Samatvam Yoga Uchayate. Equanimity is yoga. What is that equanimity? Maharshi, it is unity in diversity. The universe is now seen to be diverse. See the common factor, sama, in all the objects. When that is done, a quality in the pairs of opposites, dvandvani, naturally follows. It is the latter which is, however, spoken of as equanimity ordinarily. Questioner, how is the common factor to be perceived in the diversity? Maharshi, the seer is only one. They do not appear without the seer. There is no change in the seer, however much the others may change. Yoga Karmasu Kosalam, skill in work is yoga. Samatvam Yoga Yukyate, equanimity is yoga. Mamakam Saranam Vraja, only surrender to me. Ekam Evade Vityam, only one without a second, representing karma, yoga, bhakti, and jnana, convey the same meaning. They are only the single truth presented in different aspects. In this dialogue, Mr. Sridhar asks about Kosalam, skill, in the phrase Yoga Karmasu Kosalam. Yoga is skill in action. Ramana Maharshi responds and immediately reframes the discussion from outer to inner. Rather than talk about skill like in skillfully doing a task, Ramana emphasizes the importance of performing actions without attachment to the results. Ramana looks to the identity Mr. Sridhar is holding instead of the task he thinks he is doing. As he often does, Ramana uproots the concept that the question is based upon and questions the misidentification of the questioner. Ramana advises the questioner not to identify oneself as the doer, but instead dedicate the work to God, to act without attachment. This approach, according to the Maharshi, constitutes skill in action and is the means to attain it. The questioner further asks about samatvam, equanimity, which Ramana explains as unity in diversity, seeing what is the same instead of looking at the differences. This is when you see the common factor or essence, sama, in all objects, despite their apparent diversity. By recognizing this common essence, you come to know that what seems like pairs of opposite dvandvani are in reality not different. This state, where you maintain internal balance regardless of external circumstances, is what is commonly referred to as equanimity. When the questioner asks how to see and know this one common factor in diversity, Ramana says simply that there is only one seer, which remains unchanged amidst the changing perceptions of the external world. What is one is not out there in the world, but this one is the knower of the world. By realizing the unchanging nature of the observer, the seer, you can know the common factor underlying all diversity, the one amidst the many. Ramana draws parallels between the 6 yogic practices, Raja Yoga, meditation, Karma Yoga, selfless service, Bhakti Yoga, devotion, Jnana Yoga, wisdom, Tantra Yoga, energy, and Hatha Yoga, balance. Ramana explains that all these different practices ultimately convey the same essential truth. They all point to the oneness and unity underlying the apparent diversity and serve as different expressions of the same ultimate reality. This dialogue stresses the importance of performing actions without attachment to the outcomes, maintaining equanimity amidst diversity, and recognizing the underlying unity in all existence. Ramana Maharshi's teachings emphasize self-inquiry, surrender to a higher power, and the realization of the oneness of all existence. These are all essential aspects of spiritual practice. So inquire, know yourself, and be always free and at peace. The book, Who Am I?, is a collection of the earliest teachings of Ramana Maharshi. My comments help open the door to the teaching. Included are practice notes and inquiry questions you can ask within yourself. This is in my book, Who Am I, with comments. The book is now available on Amazon, free for Kindle subscribers. A link is in the video notes. These videos bring Ramana's teachings into your direct experience. Click subscribe to see more. Click thumbs up to like, and send questions and start a dialogue with a comment.